Hi, welcome to my video. My name is Linda and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today I'll be sharing with you how to make these beautiful thank you cards. With Christmas just being over now, I just thought, you know what, it'd be lovely to make a set. So we're using the Good Morning Magnolia stamp set, the very small magnolia that comes with it. Not only will you make a 5-card set, but you'll also make this beautiful little belly band to go around it. Just hold them together. So let's get started. I've already cut and prepped all the sizes, etc. So I'll put dimensions down below. But I've used 5 colours from the Subtles selection. This is the Saffron, the Highland Heather, the Mint Macaron, Balmy Blue, and what's the other one? Calypso Coral. So using Memento, because Memento is wonderful for using Stampin' blends. Any alcohol marker can go over the top of that one. Look at that, I've done a boo-boo. So, do you know, I'm really good at those. Don't know about the rest. So I'm just going to stamp 5 of these plus 1 for the actual belly band. I think I did the belly band in, let's have a little look, Flirty Flamingo. Nice soft pinks. So I'm just going to quickly stamp out the 5. Then I'll give those a moment to dry. Moving on then to the inserts, and I'm double stamping the inserts because I'm going to use the light version of the blends for the inside, and I'm going to use both the light and the dark for the outside. The sentiment I'm using is just the plain thanks. Very informal, that's the way I work. So we're going to stamp all those on the front like that. And there we go. And like magic, all 5 are done. So great when you can cut and paste on a video, I tell you. Something I've noticed, please forgive me, there's a little bit of an echo. I've upgraded to an iPad from my phone, so we shall see how it goes. I'll do comparisons. So here I've just got a little corner trimmer. It was something I purchased before Stamping Up, so you don't want to waste anything, do you? You don't want to throw anything out. So I'm just going to use that one until I invest in a Stampin' Up one. And what I'm doing is I'm putting soft edges on all of the card that I have to stick down. I really like soft edges. I was looking over everything I've done previously and pretty much 90% is soft edges. So here's the main colours. The 5 cards I've already trimmed. Like I said before, I'll put dimensions down below so that they're there for you and you can just write them down then. I've had a little look at other videos, and when they say it out loud as they're doing the video, I always lose track. So I just find it, for my own purposes, I find it easier to write them down below. However, I have been known to forget, so I've put a little post-it note out not to forget. So I've folded all my coloured cards and I've burnished them to make the nice crisp edges, and it's time to get colouring. So the belly band is there, and on the belly band I just did some fancy edging, the trim there which comes with the stamp set. It's just beautiful, and you know what, I use it for so many things, but on this instance, on the actual belly band, it looks great. So I'm going to put that one on there, and then I'll get on with the colouring. There it is. Doesn't it look great? So for the belly band and for the top of the cards, I'm going to use the light and the dark Stampin' blends. And I don't know about anybody else, but I tend to do the dark first and then I do the light. But for some unknown reason, I did the light and the dark this time. I don't know why, but I don't know. I just prefer to do a little bit of dark and then go over with the light and then go over with the light again. So you get like this triple look. Oh, I forgot to mention these ones, didn't I? So where is that? That is the Mossy Meadow. So for the leaves, I'm using Mossy Meadow. Nice. I quite like the Mossy Meadow actually. It's sort of like a rustic green, and it just goes perfectly with the magnolias. So I'm just showing you here how I did the colouring. I'm not a pro, I just love colouring, and these pens are beautiful because for large areas you've got the brush, and for smaller areas you've got the fine nib, so it's perfect really. I've used, I think I'm going to use Crumb Cake for the stem, So let's have a little look. Yeah, there I am. So I'm going to use Crumb Cake for the stem, just to give it a little bit of gentle brownness. I'm going to leave you here with a little bit of music just until we get to the end of the colouring, and then we're ready to assemble everything. So we finally arrived at the end of the colouring. I hope you didn't miss the fact that I just coloured the edges of the card. And also using the Balmy Blue, I just went round the flowers to give them a little outline, and it just makes them pop. So it's time to build. I've used Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, that's a large dimensional, putting the magnolia onto the belly band there. Doesn't that just look lovely? Do you know, I've made a few of these sets now, and every single one I make just is very satisfying. I think it's part of the colouring thing, isn't it? You're calm by the time you collect and put them all together. So here's me putting them all together and making them pretty. So using the multi-purpose liquid glue from Stampin' Up. Wow, is that stuff sticky. I went to a workshop just before Christmas. I've not had it before. I've always used other tacky glue, but wow, I bought some whilst I was there. And I can't believe how quick this stuff dries. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit too quick, but it is fantastic. So very impressed with that. So we're just going to build them all together. and as before I'm going to put the process on with music. Feel free to just whiz by. This is the bit that, you know, we can all do, and I just wanted to show you how it was built. So here we go again, music time. And there we are, 5 beautiful subtle cards ready to be used to say thank you for your Christmas gifts or for any other thank you really, or even to give to family or friends as a gift. Hope you've enjoyed watching my video. Please like or subscribe, I'd appreciate the support.